there, Magic Seekers.
And hello, Memory Keepers!
This is
Chapter 1.
Stories with Lesley
And Ria.
and produced by Sage Studios, where with each chapter or episode, we meet a character, a hero or heroine in the form of
An artist, an entrepreneur, a maker, a content creator, a dreamer, and so much more.
Yes, where they reveal to us their once upon a time or how it all began.
And how they continued on their journey despite the bumps in the road, the various dragons they need to slay, and the challenges they meet along the way.
So that we get inspiration to be heroes and heroines in our own stories too. So for our last two episodes, Ria, we had heroines. So
Yes.
today we have a hero.
Ooh, exciting!
And I am so excited to have our guest for today. He is one of my favorite people in the world.
Oh.
And an OG make-believer. If, Ria, pinag-uusapan natin yung mga beginnings, yung once
Yeah.
upon a time ni make-believe, yung
Yeah.
flyering from house to house, the feasibility studies, this person has seen it from the very beginning.
Okay.
And was part of it. So, Maria Katakura, I'm very, very happy to introduce to you one of my favorite people and your kababayan.
Oh my gosh,
Mr.
yes.
Mike Shimamoto. Welcome!
Hello.
Hi there, Mike.
Okay.
How do you
so
feel about your intro?
A lot of memories really flashed in my mind. Leslie has seen me grow up through the years, truly, and I don't know. It's a little daunting to speak about all of the history, but excited na rin.
Oo nga. But yeah, so much history and so many memories with Mike. And I think like just in getting ready and coming here, as in tumatawa ko mag-isa. Tapos my husband was like, ba't ka na naman tumatawa? So yeah, we were really active in our church community. And one of the things that I loved working with you on was a Lenten play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Okay,
a Lenten play
Yeah.
for a community. And it's something that we had to incorporate the 7 last words.
Yes,
and it
yeah.
was to be presented on a Good Friday. So he came up with a story about a family and their dynamics and how things unravel
Yeah.
and how they end up forgiving each other in the end. But it's like, syempre, this has to have like, so I played his mother. It's like, this has to really have like a moment, a confrontation between me and my pasaway son. And this has to end in a slap. Yun.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So Leslie was the director-writer, by the way.
So she wrote it.
It wasn't like, oh, I guess there's a slap in the script. It's like, no.
Pero, hindi ko nakasalanan yung sunod, Mike. Because it started a tradition of him,
Yeah.
like Lenten plays after, lagi may naka-incorporate na sasampalin si Mike. Bakit?
Grabe talaga.
Sure.
So we rehearsed that scene. Tapos I don't know why, pero parang we must have rehearsed it like 3 times. Tapos 3 times akong sasampalin. So parang, syempre like I'm young, I'm in my actor like
Yeah.
hat. That's like game ganyan.
So, how did these experiences encourage you in the arts or traumatize you forever?
Music na
Okay,
talaga.
okay.
Ayoko na mag-acting.
At for me, kasi parang I started in make-believe pretty young. The first production that we did, which was for the church pa, was like when I was 13. And I was really shy, which is so strange, no? Like, parang hindi ko masabi to all of my friends. Like, I used to be a quiet, shy boy. And then, in the hands of Leslie, parang lumabas yung personality ko and everything like that.
After she slapped the quiet and shy boy out of you.
It was brought out of you. No, but what Leslie showed us kasi in this true spirit of make-believe is that parang you always have a space to play and to dream. I think those 2 things, to play and to dream. So growing up with those 2 things became so fundamental in who I was, na in anything that I wanted to do, parang if there's no room for creativity and for play, but also for us to just be silly and to dream ridiculous, fantastical dreams, then parang what are we doing this for
Right.
me? So I think that really shaped who I was. And that when I go into anything, there's like this strange courage that I have kasi parang okay lang yan, whatever happens happens. Like I've gone through it all.
I'm traumatized
Yeah,
enough.
yeah.
Like nothing else can traumatize
with
me.
make believe also kasi parang you have like 60,000 characters, parang
Right.
ganun. So wala ka ng time to sort of like nakakahiya. No, hindi, magpalit ka.
Yeah,
ganyan.
yeah.
Isuot mo yung headdress na yan. Ganyan. It's like, alam mo yun. So it sets you up to just sort of be very true to yourself, but also parang I can do whatever I want in this space. Kasi nga, you know, like we just want to play. We just want to see where this goes. And I feel like I've brought that everywhere.
Oh, don't cry.
Oo nga eh. So Mike, because I knew you as an actor and I knew you as a singer, but I think what surprised me was the songwriting. How did that show up for you and how did you
Yeah.
get into it?
I guess it's hard to explain in the sense na it was a very conscious decision. Like, I always liked to write. I was part of poetry club and I'm always sort of writing down thoughts and everything. Malikot na utak. But it was in music, parang putting it into song, that I felt like I was most myself. Even though madaldal akong tao, I have a hard time kind of articulating my thoughts in a way. But in songs or writing it in music is where I felt most free and most eloquent as myself. It was sort of like a room that I had stumbled into when I was in high school. Na, parang this place is for me. And I can write a line and it doesn't work and I can change it and I can wrap it in music. And it was just a safe place to kind of tell my story. But then the other side of it also is, it also feels like magic. Parang you kind of put parts of yourself on a page and somehow it arranges itself in a song. And there's something about it, even though I've been writing music for almost 20 years na like, parang I still surprise myself na how did that happen? Parang ganon. It almost kind of just falls into music and I don't know, that's why I love it so much.
Yeah, that feeling na parang you're a vessel for something and you feel this electricity and then
Yeah.
it comes out.
Is that how it is for you, like when you're writing stories?
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes
I can't relate. I don't write. I'm kidding.
Well, workshop tayo.
well,
I'm thinking
as
like,
a yapper, you know, there
I know
might
how
be
to
like a writer there, a rapper. Oy, a rapper.
Pwede yun.
Pwede.
yun.
Oh
my
Yeah.
gosh.
Speaking of, let's talk about the song. The first time I heard this first song, I was just like, wow. And just like the emotions and the longing and the yearning that I felt in this song. So can you talk to us about of cigarettes and coffee cups?
Okay. Of cigarettes and coffee cups, it's essentially like a tribute song. So I wrote it for my dad. I wrote it for my father. And parang specifically I wrote it when I was 24 during a moment where for whatever reason it felt like a crossroad of me needing to decide the kind of person I wanted to be. It was sort of this strange pivotal age for me na not young anymore, but not really like a full-blown adult in a sense. But then I needed to kind of, what were my non-negotiables? What are the things that I actually like and dislike? Parang I was kind of building the foundations of who I was as a person. And in that process, I started to remember my dad a lot, who part of the story is he passed away when I was young. So he passed away when I was in high school. So parang there's sort of a time, like a very formative time in my life where I didn't really have like a father figure as a reference. But then when I was sort of trying to piece together the kind of man I wanted to become, I would remember him a lot and I would ask questions like, I wonder what you would say in this instance. I wonder what you would have done in this parang moment then. And I think that kind of became the beginning of that. Just trying to picture myself in living life in the context of like him and how he would, yung thoughts niya about things. And I think what came out of it was sort of this longing na like I wish you were here. Like I wish you could tell me like what's the roadmap here, and parang I wonder what the feeling is na I'm going through something and I can just call you and it's like, what's the advice that you have?
Oh, and
Aww.
Sorry.
It's
But
okay.
Dapat
It's
pala
just
may
that-
trigger warning.
I know. No, because like my dad passed away like 2 years ago.
Oh.
And this week has just been really hard for me as well. And I can really relate to what you said. Parang, what would he do? What would he tell me to do? And like, as in, okay, I'm
I
okay
guess
na
that's
ulit.
Ria, like that's what sharing our stories and our music does.
Yeah,
So-
music really helps a lot then.
We're in for a treat, memory keepers and magic
Yes.
seekers, because we're gonna listen to Of Cigarettes and Coffee Cups by Mike Shimamoto.
All right. I've been fiddling with my thumbs, trying to find the answers there. And I have been wondering how it'd be if you're still here. We could go and grab some coffee. I know that you'd like that. We could spend our Sundays bowling pins. I know that you'd like that too. Would you smile if you ever saw one of my shows? Would you hum the words to any of my high songs? I can't explain how much I still miss you. It's been 8 long years, but I still feel you here. Everything has changed. Everything is different without you here. Without you here. I've been looking at my mother's eyes. I can see the way she smiles. And I know you told us to be strong, but you're the only one who could ever make her laugh that way. I swear I've tried to find my own way. I can't explain how much I still miss changed. Everything is different. Everything has changed. Everything is different. Till I'm with you. Till I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you.
That's so beautiful.
Thank you.
But
Wow, that's so
yeah,
beautiful.
Mike, your music comes from this deep place. What has been your experience in sharing your music to other people?
Yeah. It's been incredible, but also very vulnerable. Paano ba? I've been singing for all my life, and I think like my musical career, I would sing other people's songs. But I've been writing songs since I was 15. But for some strange reason, parang the experience of writing music for me is just a place for me. There wasn't really a strong desire for me to share any of my original music to other people. Parang it was just this magical, safe place that I could just be myself. And if I wrote a good song, the pure joy and fulfillment of it was that the song exists and nobody needs to listen to it except me. But kind of through the years, I would share it with just very handful of friends. I remember kami ni Lesley, we would go sa pool
Yeah.
in their compound, and I would just share these songs. And I remember like she would be maybe part of a handful of people who would hear any of these songs ever. But in the process of kind of sharing bit by bit, parang the songs would sort of become a different version of themselves. And to a certain point na even this particular song, Sea of Cigarettes and Coffee Cups, it's such a personal song for me. Like the chorus is 8 years, just a specific time for when I wrote it. But then when I would sing it for people, parang it really became less and less my song. And there was sort of this feeling na, oh, yes, this is my song and I wrote it, but also it was intended for someone else. And when I started to share those songs, and I would do it so incrementally, sobrang pabebe actually. I would go
Oo,
to
sobrang pa, bebe. Actually.
I've been called out. No, I would go to open mics. I would just sign up on the day and I'd sing these songs and I'd parang poor unsuspecting like si Ria na audience, parang like they were there for a good time and then they would just like break down and we would be hugging like these are strangers and like telling me their life story and
Right.
like we would be hugging at the back of the open mic venue. And parang it's like, yeah, it just music is so beautiful in the sense na para, well, at least for me, it's creating these small rooms, these pockets of rooms that people can enter and then they can sit where they want to sit and feel what they need to feel and pick what they need to get from it. And they can just go in and out of it. And it's just a place where, okay, like I can find who I am and what I need. And then I can just go back into the life that's waiting for me. And as a songwriter, it's sort of your responsibility to try to put out into the world sort of the words or the lines that maybe people feel but they don't know how to
Yeah.
articulate. And I've experienced that so many times with artists that I love, and they sing this particular line. It's like that explains so much of my life and what I'm going
Right.
through.
Exactly.
And you feel so seen and heard. And then, but that's it. Like, parang that's a very human moment we share.
Yeah, so it's so vulnerable, but then parang when you share it, then it strikes a chord in someone, and then it just becomes this opportunity to be like in deep communion
Yeah.
Right.
with someone. And speaking of rooms, Mike actually has this like project called the Living Room Project. Can you tell us more about that, Mike?
It started out in college, no? It was around the time, well, this dates me, but it was very banda scene. So there were a lot of gigs
Sakit
happening.
mo naman magsalita.
Well, I'm speaking for my contacts. So yeah, so parang it was very banda, but there was sort of like a turning in the music industry where everything was starting to get very polished. Everything started to get manicured. Pero parang when I grew up, like, you know, you had like rock stars and everything, but everything was so raw. Like, I was listening to Damian Rice, Sarah Bareilles, Joni Mitchell, like these singer-songwriters na kind of roughened the edges sometimes, but beautiful. Pero parang I started to see like a lack na why is everything so buttoned up? Parang I miss being in a room where people can just be their real, raw, honest selves. So me together with two of my other college friends, parang we just created like a house party setup. It started out as sort of like an art space, but it really became like a storytelling space. So we would go into each other's houses. We would invite, parang each of us would get like a certain number of friends. So tig-tatlo kami, and we would gather, and it's potluck and ganyan. And we would have featured sharers. So I'd share something from my life and ganyan. And the way that we would do it is, it's not about the performance. It's about the story behind the performance. So sing your song. But what we're more interested in is the story that inspired it. So we did that, and we invited our friends. But as we kind of did it every year, and as it grew and it grew, parang nagkaroon siya ng life of its own na all of a sudden people just wanted to share. One of the most memorable stories that I have is, so it's a poem. You can sing, share a poem or a song, or like, this is an artwork that I did inspired by my life, ganyan. But then all of a sudden, may mga nagvo-volunteer na, can I just share how I got broken up with? Parang ganon. I was like, what do you mean? Like, you have a song? No. I just really want to share it. I just want to get it off my chest.
Oh.
Parang ganon.
Reddit.
Yeah.
In person.
like Reddit, Tumblr in person.
Yeah.
Parang ganon. And we had this other volunteer. Parang they were a couple. And it's like, we feel so safe here. Na, is it okay if we have our first dance here lang? Parang ganon. And we were so, as in like, parang we were so dumbfounded na, what do you mean? Like, we've never had our first dance as a couple. Can we just play our song and we just dance?
Oh.
And we were just so awestruck by it. Pero like, sure. That was the whole point of it. Parang this is a safe place. We don't know what's gonna happen, but we wanna cultivate a place where any sharing can be, parang is okay here. So they just played their song, and they had like this 2-minute waltz or whatever. And we were all just kind of watching and sharing in this moment. And then after, they said thank you and they left. So parang that kind of like, okay, there's something here. There's something really human, and we just want to share parts of our life and some people to listen to us with no judgment, and just to be seen in that way. Parang, as like from there, like, okay, I think we really need to do this. So was the living room project. Now the most recent iteration, it's called the Tagpuan. And I guess that's the name. It's just like a place where people can gather regardless where you are in your life. We held it with Make Believe. That was actually a proof of concept for me. It was very like, parang, the way it started was puro friends lang kasi. But then here is like a room of performers, like storytellers in their craft. Is it still gonna work? can we still get that sort of vulnerable, honest storytelling? And I was so surprised. I had the most fun in that parang living room project in the small make believe office. And parang nobody wanted to leave. Just people kept wanting to share and volunteer. And parang it's like, we've been here for 4 hours.
Yeah, that finished like wee hours of the morning. Ang haba. So that was really wonderful because we had people come in and yeah, it's true. Like they've been storytelling and performing with Make Believe. They are performers in, let's say, the Little Prince musical. But they were also exploring like other facets that maybe like the general Make Believe family didn't know.
Yeah.
Like we had one dream niya talaga maging stand-up comedian.
God,
So si
that's so
Geraldine tried out
So
stand-up
fun,
comedy.
yeah.
And then we have one, si Sean, who was so good with voices. So he came in and parang brought in borrowed
siya.
one of the puppets and then
Oh my
did all of these voices. It was hilarious.
Yeah.
Parang kumanta pa ata siya ng Rainbow Connection.
Yes.
And like
Yeah.
different voices. So parang it was really just wonderful to see people in this different light. We had people there that became very open, let's say, of what they were dealing with, like mental health wise.
Yeah.
Like one really openly shared that she was dealing with depression. And yeah, it was just so wonderful for us to be able to create that safe space where she felt safe enough to share that
Yeah.
with us also. So that was really wonderful. Mike was able to bring us to a community and we were so grateful for that opportunity. He brought us into Circle of Hope. So you are a mental health clinician, you practice that, but you're also executive director now of Circle of Hope. So tell us more about Circle of Hope, Mike.
Yeah. Okay, so Circle of Hope is really a group of mental health professionals, but it was started by a community of mental health clinicians and professionals who were serving in PGH 10 years ago, well, in 2015. So they were doing bedside and there were a group kasi of teen cancer patients who were going through all of these experiences pero parang they weren't getting the support in terms of mental health that Circle of Hope felt that they needed. So they were just a bunch of friends who just felt na, okay, I think we can do something here. So every week they would gather the teens and their nanays, the caregivers, and just would give parang psychoeducation and a little bit of mental health processing and group dynamics, parang ganyan. And they saw really how much of a difference that made, being able to be in a community while going through something so challenging as chemo and everything like that. And that was the community that we were able to make believe, no? So we just provide mental health services to marginalized and low-income communities. We want to bridge the gap between those who have access to mental health services who might not have access to mental health services. So low fee, individual counseling, mental health, psychoeducation, but also training for psychological first aid and trauma interventions. Ganyan.
It's also very nice that people are getting more educated now when it comes to mental health.
True.
Because I remember when I was young, right? Depression doesn't exist. Nobody's depressed. And then I can hear a lot of like older generation saying na parang, ngayon lang naman depressed yung mga tao, like yung mga bata kasi ngayon weak na. But like I always defend it in a way na it's not because younger people or the youth is weak. It's because it's becoming like people are knowing more about it.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's becoming more known to us. We're learning more about it, and you know there's social media now, there's internet now, which makes like information easier to access.
I do. Yeah, I'm so grateful for that opportunity of Mike bringing us in because we got to work with the Teen Barkada to give them theater workshops. So it was like a creative art summer. We
Yeah.
did theater, we did art, we did movement, we did songwriting.
Yeah.
And it was so wonderful because tama-tama yung sinasabi ni Mike na you can come in with all of these ideas, but it's so important for you to just like be there in the community and be in their presence and respond and just be in the moment and respond and
Right.
see. May baon ka syempre and you have an
Right.
idea.
Yeah.
Pero parang what really struck me about that was that they just wanted to be teenagers.
Yeah.
They just wanted to have fun and do
Right.
theater games and
Yeah.
go crazy. But then I think in the preparation period for like their culminating show, that's when parang they already now were equipped with certain tools to tell their story. So doon na lumalabas yung mga kwento nila about a friend of theirs that they felt very strongly about, that they loved, whom passed away, but they wanted to really honor that person's memory, how they are really trying their best to be strong,
Yeah.
but how their diagnosis and their condition isn't all that they are, and they don't want to be defined by that alone. They want to be known as this teenager who has this dream to take up
Yeah.
this college course someday. And it was such a beautiful experience. And Mike, you were able to work with them to come up with a
Yeah.
beautiful song.
Yeah.
Called Kapit, a Song of Hope.
Do I need
I think to what we were talking about, no, we had kind of an initial idea, make believe coming into the community, si Teen Barkada in PGH. So they're a group of teen cancer survivors. But sila yung nagsabi na they requested from Circle of Hope na we want naman something creative. So kaya kami nasama, parang ganon. Yes, we want, okay lang naman yung talking and consultation, pero we want to do art and ganyan. So I was like, wow, okay. And then when we came there, para I think what we were prepared to is just theater games and everything like that. And we wanted to be sensitive of topics that they didn't want to talk about.
Yeah.
Baka there are certain things that might be too much to touch on. Pero sila yung nagsabi na, no, we want to be able to tell these stories. We want people to know that we were here. Kasi so many of our friends from year to year, nababawasan kami.
Yeah.
And parang they become statistics, but they're our friends. So we want to be able to tell their story. So like if we put them in pieces of art, then even if mawala kami, alam namin na parang our story will live on. That was a moment that really left an impact on me, both as a creative and also as a mental health professional na, okay, like, yes, we're going through all of these things, no, but a lot of times what people really just crave is parang, do you know I'm here? Do you see
Right.
me? Do you see me struggling and doing my best? But also, yun nga yung sabi mo na, I also have dreams. And the beautiful thing, Lesley, na I haven't been able to share, one of the ones na part of our cast, yung kumanta.
All right, everyone. So this is Kapit, a Song of Hope, written by the Circle of Hope Teen Barkada with Mike.
Halika na, kumapit ka. Halika na, kumapit ka. Sino bang nagsabi na dapat ganito? Buhay na kahirap, mas lalo pang lumabo. Kaming nagsusumikap, ang siyang mas naghihirap. Lagi na lang akong nakatingin, kailan pa ba ako makasasali? Nais ko lang sana mabuhay na muli. Sasalubungin nating magkasama ang paparating na bagong umaga. Halika na, kumapit ka. Iiba ang simoy ng hangin na tila ba umagay parating. Nagulat nang ikaw ay nakita, mga matang puno ng pag-asa. Sa tuwing dilim ay sumasapit, ako'y iyong sinasamahan upang bigat ng aking damdamin unti-unting gumagaan. Sasalubungin nating magkasama ang paparating na bagong umaga. Halika na, kumapit ka. Bakit ba pamayakap muli. Ikaw na nga ang siyang papawi sa nadaramang sakit. Sana'y pakinggan ng langit ang mong dalangin. Ikaw na ang ilaw na hanap sa gitna ng dilim. Sasalubungin nating magkasama ang paparating na bagong umaga. Halika na, kumapit ka. Sasalubungin nating magkasama ang paparating na bagong umaga. Halika na, kumapit ka. Halika na, kumapit ka.
Yay!
Amazing! Oh my gosh. But wait, I have a question. Is it still ongoing? Like the living room?
Yeah. So ang tawag na namin sa kanya.
Natagpuan.
Yeah.
Is tagpuan, and we've been doing it, holding it every so often. At the moment, parang we're trying every quarter. So we used to hold it over at Maginhawa, small space. So we're trying out a new venue now over in Pasig in Ortigas.
Nice.
Kasi we kind of outgrew the space na in Maginhawa. So yeah, so actually meron na kaming, we're trying to be organized now.
Yes.
Trying to put structure. Parang meron kaming 3 types of tagpuan. So tagpuan is the name, pero meron kaming kwentuhan. So that's an opportunity for you to just share a story, something that you wanna share with people. And then we have the try lang. Which is the parang something that you're still testing out, something that you're still in the process of putting together, mga first time to share with anybody. And then meron kaming laro, which is more improvisation.
Nice.
So yun yung like we did the last time we had a improv songwriting session that I did. First time ko din to try to like, let's put a song together. Although we did that in Make Believe, no? We had like a event, I don't know if it was DSWD or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
The
Then we had
National
like
Children's Congress, and then you came in and did a song with the kids. Yes.
Parang people would kind of give words and prompts and everything, and together we would write the song on the spot.
That's so
parang
cool.
ganyan.
Yeah.
So something like that. And then we had somebody who came, I was so amazed by it, a custom escape room.
Ooh.
Parang gumawa siya ng escape room for the event.
Nice.
Gusto
I
ko
want
nun.
that.
Galing, no?
Yeah.
I've been wanting to like, let's do more of that.
Yes,
Pero parang,
please.
sort of pattern to Harry Potter. You had to like figure out the spell,
Oh my gosh, ang
put
galing.
it together, and then when you say the spell, like a new clue comes out. Parang
Nice.
ganon.
Oh,
That's so fun.
But it was related to music, so you have to kind of sing it. Parang ganon.
Ang
Parang may
galing.
ganyang,
In fairness, ang talino niya sa... I mean, it's hard to think about those
honestly,
things.
yeah, I'm so amazed.
So, you do parang mga songwriting workshop, ganyan.
We've been wanting to kind of turn some of the sharings into a workshop. But now it's really more of activities pa
Okay,
lang.
gets.
The focus of Tagpuan is really a sharing space eh. But eventually, and I don't know, with Make Believe and Sage Studios.
Yes!
Halika
That's
na.
why I asked, actually.
Halika na.
Yeah. We'd love to do that.
So for anybody interested in that, Mike, how do they like get in on the things that you have planned?
Well, so we're the kind of group that we've put together that handles that is called harustoriesph. It's a storytelling collective. So yeah, so harustoriesph, like Facebook and Instagram and all of that. So we're actually scheduling our next tagpuan in hopefully July of this year. We're gonna try it out in Pasig, but who knows?
So Mike, you are working in mental health. You are executive director of Circle of Hope. You are creating these experiences in these spaces and places for people to share their story. How do you nourish and take care of yourself?
The cheat code for me is everything that I'm doing is integrated into the person that I am. I find myself very blessed that all of the things that I'm doing now, that's sort of like a metric that my friends and I use. Na even if people stop paying me, I'd probably still be doing it. So yes, we're doing these events and stuff like that. But when I'm trying to de-stress, I still write music. I still sing songs. And I like being with my friends. Parang some of my friends and I climb and rock climb and like we go. I like to run and parang ganyan. So I think it's those things din naman that really nourish who I am as a person. But outside of that, I think, and I think this is something that I relate with Lesley, is that nature, immersing myself in nature. As much as I love the people around me, sometimes, you just have to like, tama na muna lahat ng tao. I just want to hug a tree and like,
Yeah.
and just kind of gaze into a nice view. I think that really nourishes me.
Oh, so nice. It's so aligned because even if he wasn't being paid, he would be writing music. He would
Right.
be in community. Ang galing. Ang galing. Ang galing, Mike, how you were able to put all of these things together. Now, Ria, there is a third song that he's gonna sing. Kung naiyak ka na sa previous, eto talaga. No, but I think this is like all of your songs are my favorites, but this is like
Super favorite.
this is my super favorite, and I'm just I am just so encouraged by it whenever I feel super down with like personally or whatever's happening in the world or the country or in our community. I really put this song on, and it just helps boost my spirits and helps me hope again. So this song is called
Panahon.
Talk to Us About Panahon.
Yeah. It's an interesting story because as all of my songs naman start from a very personal place. So I wrote this so kung may song ako for my dad, this is the song for my mom naman. So I wrote it for my mom. Just the kind of the brief context of it is my mom is my superhero. Siya talaga yung like larger than life, parang can do everything. And because nga my dad passed away when we were young, she kind of put our family together and she's our source of strength and siya yung superhero ko na the older I get and I would remember all of the things she would do as a mom but also as a professional. And I was like, how? Like, parang I do one job and I'm so tired. Like, parang how are you able to be a parent also and all of these things? But this song was inspired at a time in her life where she was particularly vulnerable. She got sick, and for the first time, I guess in me and my brother's life, like we saw our mom parang weak and vulnerable. And that did something to me, but it also inspired a kind of love in me that I didn't know I had, which is sort of, okay, you've been protecting us and loving us. Parang kami naman. I wanted to have a song that I could sing to her na, if you'll allow us, let us naman return to you the love that you've given us. But I think the interesting thing is sort of that became that anthem that parang hope for her. Parang kaya mo yan, don't give up and everything. But the ironic and beautiful thing is eventually my mom also passed. And the song in that process flipped, that as much as it was my song for her, whenever I sing this song now, it became her song for me. Na because like, oh, you're not here anymore and life is so hard. But then when I sing it, I hear her sing it. I was like, okay. So it is that thing na the line in the song kasi is wag kang bibitaw. It's parang just like, okay, that's ironic na I was the vessel that kind of had to write this song and I thought I was writing it for someone else, but all of a sudden it became a song for me, but I return it and I hope it's a song for everybody who needs it. So.
All right. So for his third and final song, for now,
So sad.
for now, this is Panahon.
Yes.
sa'yo sumisilong kapag ang puso ko'y pagod. Dampi ng hangin sa pisngi, unti-unting pumipikit. Ang araw ay humihikap, ang alon ay naglalaro. Salamat sa iyong ngiti, ang takot ay napapawi. At kahit sa dilim at sa lamig at sa lalim ng gabi, kahit sa dilim at sa lamig at sa lalim ng gabi, kahit sa dilim at sa lamig at sa lalim ng gabi, kahit sa dilim at sa lamig at sa lalim ng gabi, wag kang bibitaw, 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 wag kang bibitaw. Bibitawag kang bibitaw.
The song feels like crying, dancing in the rain. it's so cathartic and healing at the same time. That's like I closed my eyes listening to it, and it just really sounds good. But like I can imagine myself like, you know, when it's raining hard and you're just like in the rain, and then you're crying and like
Having that release, no?
Thank you.
that was so beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So Panahon of Cigarettes and Coffee Cups and Other Songs are available on Spotify.
Yes, thank you.
Yes. For Kapit, A Song of Hope, it's available on the Make Believe YouTube.
Nice.
And yes,
Okay,
and
noted.
yeah, they'll be able to see like the Teen Barkada there. They're
Yeah.
singing in that video. So they can check that out.
Cool.
Okay, Mike. So now we're going to proceed to the rapid fire portion wherein we'll just ask you a series of questions. Don't think about it. Ito na nga, di ba? Walang preno, walang
Yep.
mental breaks. Don't edit
Okay.
yourself. Just, blurt out the first thing that comes to your mind.
Okay.
Are you ready? Okay.
Okay.
Mike, your favorite cartoon character?
Pokemon na lang. I'll say Pikachu. Like,
Pikachu, super cute.
Okay, what is your phobia? Something you're afraid of?
water. Deep ocean.
Oh. What is a song you loved as a kid?
As a kid, Flying Without Wings by Westlife.
Oh, I like that. A song that you're not supposed to love, but you do.
I don't know. I love music naman. I think when my brother used to listen to like metal rock, there's something about that when I listen to like Limp Bizkit or like Metallica or something like that, where I was like, there's something about it that calms me. So I think.
Wow.
Kasi nga, my brother would play it.
Yeah.
And I'd be asleep. So I was like,
White
nagkaroon
noise.
siya ng, nagkaroon siya ng effect on me. Yeah.
Okay. Food that hits the spot.
Japanese food.
Yes, amen.
Yeah.
A scent that transports you.
My wife made a candle based off of cigarettes and coffee cups.
Oh my god.
So it smells a little bit of coffee and a little bit of tobacco. And when I smell it, I'm immediately transported to Sundays with my dad.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Na-concretize niya.
Yeah.
Amazing.
That's love. Okay. A sound that calms you.
Ooh, rain.
Yes.
Yeah.
A game you love to play.
I guess Scrabble with my wife.
A place outside of your home that you consider home.
There's a lot. I like going to Ateneo. I like going to my in-laws' place in Nuvali, but also just like anywhere that's nature. I feel at home with the trees.
Nice. Okay, last, what would you like to say to your 6-year-old self?
Ooh, I love you very much. You'll be okay. In a few years, you won't get it yet, but in a few years, things are gonna get tough, but you don't worry. Like, we're gonna be okay.
Oh. Yeah.
That's
Mike
so
Shimamoto,
cool.
everyone.
Thank you so much for
Thank
sharing
you for
your
having
talent
me.
with us and all these beautiful things. Oh my gosh.
Thank you so much, Mike,
Thank you.
for being here. It's been a joy.
Yes.
Thank you, Lesley. Thank you, Ria. Thank you, Sage. Thank you, Make Believe, for the person that I have.
Actually, may isa pang kwento.
Go!
This is the bonus part.
So this is like, diba, I told you that our very first workshop, so Mike did such a great job with helping us flyer and do the feasibility studies. So I said in our pilot episode that over 40 kids showed up. When I went back to my memory bank, it was 52 kids that showed up on the first day.
Oh my
So we
gosh.
split them into 2 classes. And then Mike, as our apprentice, was helping us out with both classes, actually, the younger ones and the older ones. Our culminating activity was Alice in Wonderland.
Ooh.
And he played the role of Caterpillar. And tapos parang yung vision ko for Caterpillar is very like slinky,
Prince,
sultry.
yeah,
Si
yeah.
Prince talaga. So pinasayaw ko siya ng Kiss.
So yun.
Grabe.
And he was in and then nagpagawa ko kay Nina ng fabulous like suit.
It was Elizabethan lace.
Oh my
Tapos
gosh.
parang like medyo sheer siya na parang like a formal type
Yeah.
thing. Ganyan.
You have to have photos of these. I need to see it.
No.
Green,
It's been
ganyan
wiped
with
out.
like
Oh no.
yan, parang prints din, tapos bell bottoms,
Oh my
ganyan,
gosh.
tapos with a deep
No, the kwento there is literally like parang, I'm in my costume and everything like that. And it zips in the front. It's like, I don't understand. So, syempre, parang ako like,
Man, mga
Yeah,
Elton
yeah,
John
yeah.
look,
Yeah,
di ba?
so-
Mga Prince look.
so syempre, naka-zip akong ganyan, parang may kaunting ganon, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then it's almost my scene. And as I'm headed out, Lesley stops me and is like, and then she pulls it down almost to like my belly button. Na parang, what are you doing?
Pinag-topless na naman siya.
Am I going to dance like, don't have to be. I was like, what's happening? So talagang yun, parang confidence kong confidence, sabi ni Direk.
So, I told you that, di ba, parang yung beginnings of Make Believe was like in the church community. We had a play putting together our kids na neurodiverse
Right.
with your neurotypical
Yeah.
kids. So Mike was part of that. He
Yeah.
was part of that production. And then we did an adaptation of Snow White. And then, so parang, did my own take of it. There was, parang for the start of Act 2, parang what I wanted was there would be, nung nawala na si Snow White, I wanted that there would be a talk show wherein the forest animals and forest folk would be talking about like a princess has gone missing, ganyan.
Okay.
Oh,
And
Boy Bunda
Yung time na yun, usong-uso yung The Buzz ni Boy. Abunda. So, we had like the forest buzz.
Yeah.
Tapos, pinabihis ko siya ng bumblebee. So, like, si Kiana, kung gumagano-gano siya, pinamidrift ko din to.
Grabe. Okay, can I just share? Okay. So, this is why like, parang I am so comfortable in my own skin. Cause alam mo yun, I mean, like, I love Lesley. Lesley, like, has nurtured me, but also parang grabe yung talagang this is who I am. Like, I remember in that production my roles were I was the fairy godmother. So, and the whole plot of that character is that yes, I'm leading the Prince Charming to Snow White, but also I kind of have a thing for Prince Charming. So parang I'm trying to like parang it's like, boy, wag kalimutan mo na yung si Snow White. Parang ganon.
Yeah.
So talagang naka rainbow glitter makeup ako. And then naka midriff ako.
Oh my gosh, wait. Hindi fairy godmother yung pangalan nito. This was Fifi.
Yeah, si Fifi.
Fifi.
Tapos alam mo yung
I
parang...
cannot say it. Wait, there's a whole name to it. Fifi the Flying Kiss Fairy.
Yeah. Tapos may actions pa yan. Parang, I'm Fifi the Fly. Parang,
Oh my goodness.
Tapos pero, gets mo like, Lesley and I we will never be not in each other's lives. Like, we're the closest friends ever. But at this point, parang like, we're close naman, pero parang pinagagawa mo sa akin. Tapos talaga, as in parang naka-midriff ako in cycling shorts. And then parang sasayaw-sayaw akong ganyan. I was like, what, 13, 14?
Right.
Ganyan. And then, etong si The Buzz. Parang, ano yung costume ko? An even shorter midriff. I was like, why? I don't think there's a need for this. Tapos meron pa akong puwet
Yung
na
pang-bee.
bumblebee.
Yes.
Pero, as in, yun talaga yung like, I had to put my foot down na no puwet. I'm not wearing that to Nina's dismay, but like, I had to draw a line somewhere.
Kaya minsan pag message ko siya, Mike! Tapos like, Mother, anong meron? Feeling ko may trepidation na yung kasama. Parang, ano kayang papagawa sa akin ito?
Hindi naman. Pero it really is the entire spectrum of the rainbow kasi na parang like, meron tayong session or whatever, but also meron tayong rooster musical in the middle of Chinatown.
Yes, we did like Legend of the Rooster for Year of the Rooster. It was
Yeah.
like in celebration of the Lunar New Year. And yeah, galing mo
yeah.
doon.
Thank you, thank you.
Isang
Sample.
naman ang isa.
Retired na po. Tsaka yung may ganyan lang na parang, I just need to mentally prep myself kasi one day, I'll be invited to play a side character. And then also parang, oh, by the way, in 3 weeks, can you play the lead character in this musical?
In 3 weeks.
Alam mo na naman yung, diba, yung songs.
What do you mean?
I guess I can conjure it in my mind.
But Mike really like helped us like the Legend of the Rooster, for example. So he had like this fabulous feathery headdress na naman. This rehearsal video, I took like a rehearsal video of him like singing the song of the character and ganyan, and put it on our make-believe Facebook.
Yeah.
And people saw it and like we had a client who like booked on the spot and
Wow.
said, this is great, but we want this in our party or we want this in our event.
Sa next episode, pwede bang maging co-host mo naman ako?
Yes.
And then si Lesley
Yung
naman
papaiyakin natin.
Hindi, ako naman yung mag-share lang ng mga stories.
Yes, palit kayo. Ganon.
Yeah.
Pwede naman. Sige. Leslie
Pwede
as the guest. Yes.
Pang trade lang, pang trade.
Yes. Okay. We have a little something for you for
Okay. Oh, thank
taking
you.
the time and saying yes to this podcast.
Yes.
You can open it if
Please
you like.
unbox it.
Why is it a picture of a dog?
It's Sage, the dog. Yun
Siya
lang. I'm
Siya
kidding.
yung inspiration.
This brand started as a children's brand. Probably
Okay.
that's why my boss and Leslie worked together in the past.
So open it up.
Whoa, okay.
I hope you
There's
like
so much going
it.
on. Okay, there are stickers.
Yeah.
And the MV sticker. Oh, what is
And
this?
just a notebook for your
Ayan,
next
pang
chapters.
songwriting mo.
I nangongolekta ako ng notebook, so thank you.
Yay.
Yeah, I just finished one.
And a very special edition Teddy Sage shirt. We don't sell the shirts anymore. So that's very rare.
Special. Oo nga eh.
He looks like
Yes.
Beethoven.
It's Einstein. It's Einstein Sage. Yes.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh,
Yeah. We hope you like it.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yay, thank you, Mike.
Naubos ako ng ballpen.
Thank you so much.
Thank
and
you.
that's it for this chapter.
That's it.
Okay, that's it. Bye.
Bye.